Good day, Ruskin enjoyers. Yes, I hope you're all having a lovely time because it is the 11th of July. It is time to do our Rust Workshop skin checks. Yes, over the past weekend and as of Monday, many new Rust Workshop skin submissions have been submitted. Yep, here's a nice little sneak peek. But, of course, our main intentions are we're going to be looking at all of these new skins with a financial perspective. Yes, because our main intentions with this video is to identify if there are any new skin continuations of established collections. And you might be wondering why. Why is this? Well, basically, by default, we tend to usually see some skin continuations being accepted. And what usually happens is, when they're accepted to the Rust store, the pre-existing skins from those same collections will very likely spike in demand and spike in price. Therefore, if we invested into those, we could make some delicious looking profits. So you understand, our main intentions are trying to see if there's a possible investment to make lovely profits. It's as simple as that. So, before we get started talking about all of those new skins, why don't I quickly show off to you how to establish and make your own followed authors list? Because I'm sure a lot of you right now are wondering, how is he able to see all of these new skins? I wonder. Well, I'll help you out. So, my main intentions with my followed authors list is to follow skin creators that are more likely going to have their skins accepted. That's what I care more about because, of course, I'm looking for investments. It's simple, isn't it? So, if you want to get nice and set up with a followed authors list exactly like that, go to the main Rust Workshop page, as you can see here, and scroll down and go to the accepted in-game section. So, the first option in building up your own followed authors list is to look at all of the most recent Rust Workshop skins that have been accepted to recent Rust stores, as you can see here. Many pages, many skins. You probably want to go through several pages and look at each and every single skin. So, for example, why don't we take a look at the likes of the Deep Sea Sword? Sorry, Robstar. We'll also take a look at the likes of this face mask and this capybara furnace. So, as you can see here, we see the main workshop page for this salvage sword skin. But what we need to do is look to the bottom right, and we'll see Robstar. How you doing, Robstar? So, because he's had a skin accepted very recently, I would consider following his workshop, because I want to be fully well aware of all the new skins that he's going to be putting out, because I fully believe he'll be making some more skins that are likely going to be accepted soon. Sound good? Understand? So that's what would normally happen with the likes of a skin creator who's working solo. But sometimes we see skins that are made by more than one person. As you can see here, Divadan and 1SQ made this skin. Main point is, you should follow everyone that contributed to making the skin. So, this was accepted a good 2 or 3 weeks ago. Let's go to Divadan and 1SQ's workshop pages, and as you can see, I'm already following them. And if we hop it over here, you can see I'm already following 1SQ. So you might be wondering, okay, so what's the main point in making sure you follow everyone that contributes to a skin? You've got to understand this. Sometimes you might see groups of people working with each other to make a skin, but they're very likely not always going to be working with each other. Sometimes they split off. Sometimes they work solo by themselves and make their own skins. And sometimes they work with other people in a completely new group. And this is why we show off to you the Capybara Furnace. Because what do we see here? Made by Keke and 1SQ. Oh, he's just hopping around to every other skin creator, isn't he? No, but the main point is 1SQ clearly works with many different people all the time, because he's worked on skins before that have been accepted. You would be under the impression that there's a fairly decent chance whatever he's potentially working on. And again, this applies to any other people in the future who have contributed to a skin in a group and have acceptances before. You should follow everyone, because there's a decent chance the next project they work on probably most likely will be a skin that's going to be accepted. There's a good chance, all right? So we are always keeping an eye on skin creators, and you never know who they might be working with next. Right, so you could go through many pages worth of these skins if you want to, but really just go maybe through 5 pages, follow all the skin creators that contributed to making all of these skins, and then, yeah, you get the idea. So that should be good. That'll be a nice way to set up your own followed authors list. But you know what? You don't have to follow people purely based on the fact that if they've had a skin accepted before. You know what? You can follow someone simply because you like their skins. But I would sit here and say, every Monday around 6 p.m. UK time, if you can figure out that time for yourself, I would suggest going to the Rust Workshop and going over to here, hover over browse, click in game, and you by default will see the most popular skins in the past 24 hours. Very nice. But on the Monday around 6 p.m. UK time, you only look at most recent, because you will be seeing a whole bunch of very nicely made skins being put out perfectly in time for a specific deadline, which we'll explain in a bit. But you might see some skin creators who are trying their best to get their skins accepted, but they haven't had a skin accepted before. And if you like what they make, you can still follow them. You can still offer a nice message, some nice words of support. Be there for them. And you never know, at some point in the future, they might get their first ever skin accepted, and you're always there for them. But yeah, you don't have to follow people purely based on the fact they've had a skin accepted before. You can follow some of these people simply because you might like some of these skins. Remember, do it on the Monday. Every other day might be questionable. Okay. So, bit silly there, but yeah. Now, a deadline. Hedge, what did you mean by deadline? So, I'm sure you're fully well aware of Mr. TGG, that German guy. Every single week, he's producing a new video showing off a whole bunch of new skins. Basically, with all of these skins in the lists, his top pick lists that he makes, he's gone through all of the newest Rust Workshop skin submissions and he's curated them. He's made sure that these skins are of the quality standard to be accepted. He's also made sure that there are no DMCA issues, no copyright potential problems. Sounds good? So when he makes these lists, he has an established deadline, 23:59 Monday PST time zone. All skin creators who are actively trying to get their skins accepted to a Rust store have to have them submitted by then. And once this list is all nice and set up, it gets sent to FacePunch. FacePunch will see all of these skins themselves, and they will question whether or not they might want these or not. They might look at previous top pick lists and pick some older skins. They might look at some of the newest contributions, as in quite literally some of the skins that we saw that we're about to see right here. Not that one, or maybe that one, right here. So, yeah, sometimes we see early picks, sometimes we see late picks, and you always want to be aware of the top picks lists that TGG is constantly putting out. Every single week. Wow. So, yeah, basically, if you want to learn more about that whole process, you will see in the description right now, Micro's hypothesis. It's this video right here. Don't turn. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So this video further explains the whole time frame for a Rust Workshop submission. Usually there's around 3 weeks where Rust skin likely has a good chance of being accepted. After that, probably not going to happen. So if you want to learn more about that, the video is right there in the description. Consider watching it and you'll be more aware of how likely Rust skins are to be accepted and whatnot, and the usual time frame for how the whole process is done. And yeah, very nice, very nice. So with that all said, don't forget to keep an eye out for Mr. TGG's videos, that German guy. Sorry, I need to drink some water real quickly. And with that, gentlemen, we can actually go ahead and start talking about all the new skins. Now, I accidentally showed this other skin off, and I do need to talk about it. I made a short video very recently talking about this clone medal door. Now, if you aren't fully aware, we have a whole bunch of clone deployables. We've had the likes of a fridge skin that came out back in January, and we also fairly recently had a locker skin, a clone locker skin that was given away as a Twitch drop. I mistakenly assumed this was going to be a Twitch drop as well, because of course you can see who's affiliated with it, Hedge, and of course, hey Divadan, how you doing? But no, Divadan has said that this is actually a skin that's intended to be in the Rust store. We very likely will be seeing a whole bunch of clone skins every now and then being put onto the workshop that are intended to potentially make it into the Rust store. So, because this was pretty much submitted last week, there's a very decent chance we could see this being accepted for the next Rust store this Thursday. That would be the 13th of July, I believe. Yep. So keep an eye out. There's a fairly decent chance. And it looks like the clone deployable collection could grow even stronger, even bigger. So just wanted to point that out because, yeah, I made this short video right here. I just wanted to add this nice little bit of clarification. Divadan outright said it themselves. This is actually a skin that's intended to be potentially accepted to a future Rust store. Sounds good? Right then. So, Hope that works out well for you, Mr. Divadan and H. June. Now then, we can take a look at all of the newest Rust Workshop skins. Yes, all of these skins were submitted over the past few days. We have 101 skins to take a look at today. It is July 11, 2023. Shall we begin with all of the deplorables? First of all, let me just take one extra drink and then we can get started. Alright then, gentlemen, let's get started. Let's start talking about all of the newest deplorables that we've seen over the past weekend, starting off with a themed barricade, yes, and the sleeping bag furnaces, here we go. So, tugboat barricade. Recently, with the released tugboat in the recent Abyss update, some people have actually started to utilise barricades, more specifically concrete barricades, around to protect their tugboat and themselves. And, you know, you can shoot from here, duck, reload, hop back up, shoot, shoot, shoot. So, yeah, these are actually getting some usage now. And all the better that Mr. Trakmer Legend very smartly realised, well, you know what, I should make a skin about it and theme it. And, yeah, perfect idea. You got the little life rafts on the side. I don't think if you chuck that in the water it's going to save anyone. Catch! So, but at the end of the day, it's going to help you out when you're trying to, you know, you're in a dogfight and you've got your gun and you're just shooting everyone and whatnot. So, cool. Cool idea. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if this gets accepted. Barricade skins were apparently like a no-no. For a very long time, Facepunch just didn't really want them to be accepted. But quite recently, we did have the Adobe barricade. That was accepted and sold quite a lot. So Kelmo, honestly, perfect idea, perfect timing. Maybe it's going to be accepted. We shall see. What do you reckon? Do you like what you see? Well, if you want, you can go to the description right now, and you will see that there is a link to the collection of all of these skins that you see here right now. And if you happen to like any of the skins that we're showing off to you right here, right now, you can go ahead and vote yes or vote no. If you're going to vote no, though, at the very least, consider going to the comment section and offering some feedback. Offer your feedback. Be nice, concise, straight to the point, you know. Don't be rude, but just offer some words that you might think, you know what? I don't like the colour that you used. I think you should go for a different colour. Or I don't like I don't like the life rafts. Could you remove him? It'll probably be better that way. You know, offer some constructive feedback. And if this skin isn't accepted, for example, maybe Trakmer Legend will listen to you. Maybe he'll incorporate the ideas that you suggested. He'll make a version 2, and you never know, that might be accepted. And then, you know, you helped out. You helped a skin creator. Sounds lovely. And at the end of the day, if you also like the skin, you could just offer a nice word. So here you go. Miniv has the idea. Nice work. There you go. Keep those skin creators nice and happy and motivated, and they'll keep making more and more skins. So, best of luck to you, Mr. Trakmer Legend. Let's see if that potentially gets accepted. Moving on, we have the likes of this Rusty Fish rug. Now, I don't think we have these in my country. Goldfish, cheesy, biscuity, snacky, crispy things. They're not chips. Americans. Quite literally, they're their own thing, aren't they? Baked snack crackers. Crackers. All right, yeah, crackers it is. So, do you want your feet to smell like cheese? All right, then, cool. So, yeah, we have a rug for you. We have the Rusty Fish rug. Cheese-flavoured snacks, now as a rug, in the shape of a giant fish. Yes, so Universe Kid, best of luck to you. If you like what you see or smell, consider voting yes or no. Glacial Visage has returned. Trix has made many Glacial Visage deplorable skins in the past. He did quite recently attempt to try and get his Furnace skin accepted. Didn't happen, unfortunately. But these are a very nice blue luminescent deplorable skins that we've seen in the past. We'll show off to you now. So here is sum.app. Let's go to the store section and let us show you all of the previous Glacial Visage skins. Glacial Visage. Here we are. We've had 4 skins accepted previously, a large box, small box, metal door, and a garage door. Now, they're not doing super great at the moment, but what we usually tend to see is when it's around Christmas time, they tend to pick up a bit and go up in price. Ice-themed skins, you understand. Okay, cool. But what we also tend to see is when a new deplorable is accepted into a deplorable collection, we do tend to see a spike in demand and a spike in price for the pre-existing deplorable skins. Will this be successful? I don't know, but I do expect a potential profit to be made if this is accepted. So would you consider investing into these, or, sticking with the large box? At the end of the day, all of these would be expected to go up in price around December time. So it's up to you. It could be a bit of a safety net, but there you are. Good job to you, Mr. Tricks. It's looking very, very nice. And yeah, if you like it, please consider voting yes or no. Now we have a cactus furnace. Chris made this. Oh, you can see the poly mesh right there. And yeah. Do you want to cook a furnace from the inside out? Hey, it's a perfectly fine, goofy idea. We've had goofier furnaces. We literally just had a capybara recently. So, if you are a fan of cactuses, consider voting yes or no. Best of luck to you, Chris. Right, we also have a different style of furnace here. This is made by Mr. Sadist. He went for a charcoal furnace, and you know what? The idea is kind of straightforward, but I think he executed it very nicely, especially when you look at it at night time. Look at that. That looks nice. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good, visual of charcoal, a charcoal furnace. And yeah, what else is there to say? Look at it at night time. Looks very kind of pretty. It's like stars. Oh yeah. So best of luck to you, Sadist. Let's see if that furnace potentially gets accepted. If you're a fan of it, please consider voting yes or no. Right, so the first batch of deployables out of the way. Let's go take a look at all of the storages that have been submitted recently. Right, here we go. So, Adobe storage box. Looks like Mr. LeCramp decided to continue making some more Adobe skins, of course, in relation to the fairly recent Adobe building skin that was introduced about 2 months ago now. We've seen quite a lot of Adobe skins being accepted, Adobe deployables to be precise, and well, LeCramp's just probably thought to himself, I could probably hop back to that. Pretty cool looking design right there. I think quite a lot of people potentially would, I think a lot of people would like that. And is this part of an established collection? I'd have to go back around May time. Was it May or was it May 25? Because we had Trust and Rust stuff. LeCramp, what did you make? Wait, hang on a minute. Didn't you make a barricade? I think you made the barricade, didn't you? Yeah, you made the barricade. So technically speaking, I guess this is part of a collection. But that barricade isn't doing super good at the moment. It was questionable if people even wanted to have barricade skins. Recently, potentially, because there's some usage for the barricades. But would the likes of a small box cause this to go up in price? I'm just going to sit here and say I don't think so. I don't think it's going to have that much of an impact. So, nah, I don't think so. Right then, so now we have the CRT monitor Armour storage box. So yep, this is ideal again. Ideal, I think I've said this before. I believe you've submitted more than enough for a minimum viable product, as in to show off that you've got a lovely batch of storage skins. But you probably should leave it for a bit now. See if FacePunch actually wants it. If they don't accept any of them within the next 2 or 3 weeks, maybe it's safe to assume they just don't want a storage collection at the moment. You got a lovely design, and I know a lot of people have been voting for it, showing their support. But at the end of the day, it's up to FacePunch, and they probably don't want a storage collection right now. He says this right now, and I wonder if that gets accepted this week. So yeah, we haven't had a storage collection since last summer. FacePunch outright said, we don't want storage collections right now, we want to stop for a bit, we'll tell you when we want to do that again, and they never told us. So it's not a bad idea, but I'll probably leave it for now, see what happens. But at the end of the day, you could always make a version 2 and just go through all of these again and then see if they get accepted in a future date. So cool, yeah. Now we got the yellow berry large wood box. Mr. Keka has been making some variations of these storages. We have blueberries, red berries, and now we got yellow berries. Yeah, red, blue, and yellow. There it is. If you're a fan, please consider voting yes or no. Now we've got the large OSB box. This way up. Oh no, it's upside down. Do you know what? It would have been funny if it was upside down. But anyway, pretty cool idea. So WAG, what very nice delicates are you stowing away on ships? There's probably someone hidden inside there. Hope he's got enough air. So, yep, cool idea. Let's see if that potentially gets accepted. If you're a fan, please consider voting yes or no. Then we got the likes of the high voltage. Danger, danger. High voltage. when we touch. Yeah, so danger. So very cool idea. Nice, straightforward yellow, but there is a glow-in-the-dark version, and it's right here. Danger. High voltage. I can't get it out of my head now, and it's stuck in your head as well. So this is a cool looking glow-in-the-dark idea. Let's see if that potentially gets accepted. If you are a fan, please consider voting yes or no. Best of luck to you to the sunset. Oh, did I click it twice? Oh, well, okay then. It's cool. Now we're moving on to doors. We have many sheet metal doors right here. And we have a reasonable batch of armoured doors. And yeah, we'll probably stop there, and then we'll talk about garage doors and everything else after that. So yes, it's time to talk about the polystyrene sheet metal door made by Redrex. Seems he's taken a bit of a break from his Spacefall collection at the moment. You never know, we might see that tier 3 being accepted. You never know. So yep, funny, goofy idea. Are you one of those people that hate it when you rub your hands in it? Does it make you cringe? So yeah, polystyrene. I wonder if that's actually going to keep the base safe. No, it's all good. It's just skin. Then we got the likes of this magic orb door made by Spectre. It's very bright. Look at it in nighttime. Magic orb door. If you're a fan, please consider voting yes or no. Then we have sheet metal door level 8. I'm not sure what this is referencing. Murderer. Cool. Lee and Steppich. Oh, I haven't seen you for a while. So yes, as you can see, it glows in the dark. Looks pretty interesting. What do you think? Do you like it? Please consider voting yes or no. Let's see if that potentially gets accepted. Now we had the Greenfield metal door. This is made by Vinchator. And when I first looked at it, I thought it was an armoured door. Nope, this is a sheet metal door. Kind of tricked me there with the little hole there. And yes, it does glow in the dark. So, if you are a fan of this, please consider voting yes or no. And, yeah. Now, right. Disney's not going to get upset. Pixar's not going to... Yeah, well, it's Disney. Disney's got to get... They're not going to get upset with you, McQuarrie, are they? I'm not sure if this is any of those car characters, but it looks very similar. Very, very, very similar. But at the end of the day, if you like what you see, please consider voting yes or no. Let's see if it gets accepted. Bit goofy, but, you know, we've been having quite a few goofy skins accepted fairly recently. Let's see if that potentially gets accepted. Now on to the Hunter's door. And there's a lot of scratches all over it. Oh, God. Oh, what happened there? So, Hunter's door. Looks like it's wood, but it's not. It's a sheet metal door. If you're a fan of this, what Mr. Zveran put out doesn't seem to glow. No mention of glow. No glow. Says right there. No glow. So if you like what you see, the wrapping of the leopard. Oh, and there's a bow there. Have you made a bow, Hunter? No, I don't think so. I do remember a leopard bow at the very beginning of this year, but I don't think it's affiliated with Zeran. So, yeah, if you're a fan of it, please consider voting yes or no. Then we have the Funhouse mirror door. Do you remember the very scary looking clown from last week? The armoured door. Well, we've now got some sheet metal doors that seem to be a bit of a continuation. As you can see here, the glass or mirror has been cracked and there's blood all over it. I'm pretty sure someone got their head grabbed and chucked into this, or, you know, smashed into it. So, yep. And yes, this also glows in the dark. And oh, look, the creepy clown's in the background. That's not going to haunt my dreams. Thank you very much, Micro and Morphus, for refreshing my mind with your creepy clown. And this also comes in a second version, a clean version, nice and spotless with just loads of cracks all over it. So, yep, if you're a fan of either of these, please consider voting yes or no. Do you want to see more creepy clowns in Rust? And what do we have here? Mr. Emilio Frito, Sacadissimilias, what is going on? It's a gaming room door. It's bright, it's colourful, it's in your face. Is this supposed to be referencing a RGB PC? Obviously, you got your controller there, but the other stuff, I'm reminded. Are these like the glass panels you get so you can see your fans? I don't fully know, but this is definitely out there in terms of a colourful design. Do you like what you see? Please consider voting yes or no. Mr. Emilio Frito has been very successful over these past few years, having his skins accepted. Could this potentially be a brand new collection on the horizon? Well, we'll see. It's a bit bright. Right, now we're on to Armoured Doors. This is made by Mr. Zolodno. With the recent tugboats being released to the game, well, you don't really have that much, you can't, there's not a lot of doors that you can use to protect your tugboat base. So you're going to need a tugboat door, aren't you? Well, what do we have right here? Mr. Zolodno, he's gone ahead and made a tugboat armoured door to keep your tugboats nice and secure. That rhymed. Cool. So, does this glow in the dark? Doesn't seem to mention any glowing in the dark. He's got a Twitter there, but I don't think this glows in the dark. It would have mentioned it at the very least. So, if you feel the need to have a tugboat door for your tugboats, I'm pretty sure you do, please consider voting yes or no if you're a fan of this. So obviously, when new content is introduced to the game, it's not too surprising to see skin creators making skins in relation to the new content. It's a very regular thing, so always keep an eye out. You're very likely going to be seeing some new updates coming out soon, and you're very likely going to expect some skins being made in relation to it. So yes, now we're moving on to the Imperial Armoured Door. Get a good look at this. Now again, is this referencing Warhammer? Is this kind of referencing Warhammer? Could that potentially be a bit of a problem? I don't fully know. Cool idea. Looks cool. I'm just like, Wildcat Kusel? I'm not sure, but we shall see. We shall see. Cool looking design. This doesn't appear to glow in the dark. Nope. So, yep, if you're a fan of this, please consider voting yes or no. Now we've got the Chameleon Pigment Armoured Door. This is made by KVA. Get a good look at this. It's very weirdly colourful. It's all warpy and strange, shiny, but interesting to look at, yes. Now, does it glow in the dark? Doesn't seem to mention it in any way or form. We can get a better image in the close-up. Looking very nice there. Doesn't look like it glows. That's a light shining onto it. No, that doesn't look like it glows. So, if you're a fan of this, please consider voting yes or no. Now we're moving on to the other doors. We have Garage Doors, Rampage, Porcelain. Ooh, we got some interesting continuations there. So, we have Made of Pearls Garage Door, and of course, Mr. Chillag, the artiste, always producing a video every single week for us to look at. So let's just zoom in and see what the excellence is of this week. We are slowly gazing upon a shiny looking garage door. Take it all in, my audience, my YouTube chat. Oh yes, bravo, bravo. What an exquisite art piece this is. The Made of Pearls. It's Made of Pearls, right? Because it's not actually called that, is it? All right, cool. Well done, Mr. Chillag. If you are a skin creator and you put the effort in to make a trailer for your skin, I'll try my best to make sure that we watch those videos. Pearl Wall Garage Door, made by Mr. Chillag, the artiste, every single week making a new strange garage door with a video to accompany it. Or a strange video to accompany... I said it the wrong way around. Sorry, Chillag. Sorry. But you know what? Strange does work. This isn't exactly a super colourful skin. But do you know what? It does kind of blend in very nicely with the water. Maybe you could hide a base out in the vast ocean and not get noticed. Put it a bit lower so they can't see the red sheet metal door. Sheet metal. Okay, cool. So, Chillag, best of luck to you. Let's see if that potentially gets accepted. Now we have a continuation of the wooden door that was accepted this recent week. That is the wooden door. Was it the wooden door this week? Yeah, it's the wooden door right here. Oh, it's gone. It was the previous week. So, yep, wooden door garage... sorry. It's a Rampage garage door. It's made by Ya and Sana, and you can see here how they've been building up the design of the doors. Get a good look at this. So... are you a fan of what you see here? Do you like? Do you want? Please consider voting yes or no. Now, if this were to be accepted, would the likes of this wooden door potentially spike in demand, spike in price? Maybe. Wooden doors aren't exactly a very good investment. But you should also be aware, on the Steam market at the moment, Steam's kind of broken. Steam is actually kind of broken at the moment. So all of the newest or very recent Rust skins that just became marketable look like this. You cannot list them. You cannot sell them and have a listing here. The only way to make any money out of selling these is to sell them to the highest buy order. That's all people can do. So if you happen to own any of the recent skins that came out, I'd just hold on to them. Don't sell now. Just hold on to them, see what happens, and then, yeah, you get the idea. But yeah, very unfortunate. The Steam market is broken. It's not Face Punch's fault. It's Valve's fault. And they're taking their time and fixing it. I believe this problem's been going on for a week now. So, awkward. Very awkward. It's not just Rust. It's also badly affecting CSGO. Anyway, this right here, if you're a fan, please consider voting yes or no. And what do we have right here? It's another garage door. It's also a continuation of a collection. That's a 4-minute video. It's a 4-minute video showcasing how they drew it all. But guys, this right here, this is art. What we have here is a very well-made glow-in-the-dark garage door. And yeah, I'm trying my best not to be biased, but just look at this yourself when it starts to get darker. Do you see how they've made all the glow appear at just all the right points? The glistening of the overcast moon shining on the water. Yes, and all the, all the windows, the light from the torch. It looks awesome. I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest if that gets accepted. Porcelain Deployables are they're taking it up an extra level. This looks awesome. I know a lot of people would look at that and think, yeah, I want that. And, well, porcelain collection. Let's go take a look. Come on, I spelled it right. Yes, I did. Hell yeah. So, recently we had the wooden door being accepted. It's a little bit down in price at the moment. Most Rust skins are. We've had the summer sale and the 75% discount for the CSGO capsules, the Paris CSGO pack capsules. So, it's struggling a little bit, all right? But if we were to see the likes of that garage door being accepted, yes, I do believe this, and maybe even some of the armour and whatnot. I do expect it to have a bit of a spike in demand, spike in price. The main thing for the armour would be, would we ever see another attempt for the hoodie and pants being made? With all of these very nice skins being made at the moment, I think Face Punch would probably allow such a thing, and potentially we could see another skin collection being complete, because we got the tier 2 and we got the tier 3, but it's up to Vase and Hanushka. So, yeah, guys, you made a very nice looking garage door. I think a lot of people are greatly going to appreciate that if that gets accepted. $3 maybe? You know what? Push it up to $4. That right there is art. So, I'm very much a fan. And if you are too, please consider voting yes or no. Do you like what you see here? Or would you like to see this being accepted? It's in your hands. And lastly, we have the Sacred Tree Metal Double Door. It is glow-in-the-dark, it's made by Anafen, and if you can recall, not too long ago, we had the single door being submitted. That looks quite creepy. That actually looks very creepy. It's like two big eyes staring at you from a distance. So yeah, very nice. Kind of straight to the point, but, it doesn't need to be anything else, does it? I like it. I think it looks cool. And the glow-in-the-dark looks cool. Are you a fan of this? Ow! I just hit my shit. Ow. Sorry, I just whacked my knuckle. If you're a fan of this, please consider voting yes or no. Do you like what you see? Would you like to see some more double sheet metal doors being accepted? We shall see. And with that, I believe that is all of the deployables this week. Yes, that is all of the deployables this week. So, out of all of these deployable skins that I've just shown off to you, which one was your favourite? Which one do you reckon potentially has the best chance of being accepted? Which one would you like to see even more of? With that, we're about to move on to the likes of weapons and tools. I'm just going to take a quick drink and then we'll get started. Alright, let's get started with the weapons and tools, starting off with various rock skins, then we got some tools, and then we got some bows. Right, so what we have here is the Sulfur rock made by Lysant. Sulfur rock, obviously, in reference to the sulfur rocks that you can mine yourself, or quite literally, it's right there. So, yeah, didn't we have someone very recently do one? I can't remember. We had another one, didn't we? But it wasn't made by you, was it? It wasn't made by Lysant. Am I going mad? I'm probably going mad. So, yeah, anyway. Sulfur Rock, if you like it, please consider voting yes or no. Then we got the Flat Basketball, made by Mad Polly. I believe he's made this before. I think this is probably a version 2. Chat. There's only one picture as well. This is all I can show you. If you like the idea of this, please consider voting yes or no. Bit goofy, but yeah, that's a flat basketball indeed. Right. Then we have... Oh no, not another one. It's a pet rock. Beaver rock. Oh, look at his teeth. Oh, he's got little flippers as well. Look at him. He's got a tail. He's got the flippers. Oh, it's another pet rock made by Master Keke. Hello, Keke. Look at all these goofy animals that we have here. So we've had the likes of the capybara and the hamster rock being accepted somewhat recently. Could we potentially see the likes of the beaver rock? It's very unfortunate the cat rock wasn't accepted. You never know. Could be accepted for the next rock store. Could be a late pick. Could happen. Could. But we could also potentially see maybe the beaver rock being accepted as an early pick. So this is our cute little toothy friend here, the beaver, and well, I reckon you would probably get a buff if you start, trying to get wood from trees with this guy. You just hold him down, you just choose away. So yep, this is technically a collection, but I wouldn't really say it's a solid collection. So I'd have to find one that came out fairly recently. What was the most recent one? Was the hamster one, wasn't it? When? Oh, it's May 25. Was it? That'll do. Right. So, Cappy. Yeah. Yeah. Here we are. Yeah. So yeah. I'll be honest with you. I don't think these pet rocks are helping each other out. Rather, they're building up their own competition. How many of you bought the capybara rock, saw the hamster rock, and thought, "Oh no, I want that one now"? Well, there you go. If we see the beaver rock being accepted, how many of you that own the capybara rock and the hamster rock are going to think, oh, I want that one now? So do you get the idea? Do you understand how it's actually kind of making a competition for itself? Keke, you've got a monopoly going on now. He owns all the Beanie Babies. Well, it wasn't the only animal skin that we've seen accepted so far this year. Frog Rock was earlier this year. That was made by Ideal. Look, at the end of the day, I don't think it's going to matter too much. I don't think this is going to have a positive impact. That's the main thing that we wanted to establish. So, yeah. If you are a fan of the Beaver Rock, please consider voting yes or no. Right. Royal Hatchet. If you're a fan of this, along with its pickaxe counterpart, this is made by Kosem. Please consider voting yes or no. Not too wacky in its design, but not everything needs to be wacky. Right, now we've got the Aztec bow, made by Little Ranger and Grumo Katarina. Alright, so get a good look at this. Very nice detail here. And, yeah, looking pretty interesting. Cool. Little Ranger has been very successful with his skins being accepted, so let's see if that potentially is accepted. Do you like what you see? Please consider voting yes or no. Then we got the instrumental bow. This is a goofy one. Yep. What do you see here? It is a guitar. The world's smallest guitar. Well, in rust at the very least. So, yeah, this is a guitar-themed bow made by Dark Schneider and Zed Skipper. No need to fret over lacking talent. With this guitar-like bow, even the most musically challenged can shred like a rock star. And hey, it doubles as a wicked weapon too. So you can rock the stage and fend off your foes simultaneously. Witness me, brothers. Alright, I see the idea. Well, best of luck to you, Dr. Nigel and Sid Skipper. Chat, YouTube, if you like a goofy idea, please consider voting yes or no for the likes of the instrumental bow. Now, what do we have here? The crossbow, treasures from Osiris. Ah, yeah, this is made by Robstar. This looks very, very, very nice. Robstar, you've definitely shown us something very nice here. Look at that. Oh, let me just take a quick drink here. Yes. So, are you a fan? Looks very nice. Very shiny. Very on point. So, with that, are you a fan? Get a good look at on the sides. That's a very creepy picture. So yeah, this is made all by Robstar. If you like what you see, please consider voting yes or no. I keep being messaged. What's going on my server? Oh, it's Benji. Right, so just wanted to double check and make sure I wasn't missing out on something important. Right then, so yes, Treasures of Osiris. Right, rare flame crossbow. This is a continuation of the MP5 that we saw not too long ago. Rare flare. There we are. I've lost it. Come back to me. I had you just a minute ago. There it is. So yeah, Rare Flame MP5 was accepted not too long ago, and Mr. Verona has been making more and more skins for Rare Flame. But yeah, he hasn't been successful so far. Could we see the likes of this potentially being accepted? I can't say no. Should be right. Should be alright. It depends. Do you like what you see? Please consider voting yes or no. I just had to take a look real quickly. Sorry about that. Alright, so, yep. Okay. Now on to handguns. Let's get all of these. Right then. So, what do we have here? Flaming Eyes Sap. It's kind of creepy. She's always staring at me. Eros, what have you made? You can see how it all turned out. I'll be honest with you, it's a bit creepy. It's a bit creepy. Why does she look at me this way? Right, well, if you're a fan of this Flaming Eyes Sap, please consider voting yes or no. Right, Misdirection Sap. This is made by Anubis Dunk. I can't for the life of me get a wrap around what I'm looking at here. It's not the first time I've looked at it. And it's the second time I've been confused by it. Is it meat? Or I don't know. What's your interpretation of this? I think I'm losing my sanity. It's like a Rorschach test. Right, well, if you like it, please consider voting yes or no. Then we have the Maya Sap. It's quite colourful. It's got gems and jewels all over it with a goofy little face right there. Aim down the sight, what do we see? It's black. So I guess that should be alright. Yeah. If you like what you see, please consider voting yes or no. I scroll down and there's a nice flat image of what the texture should look like. So Hessiam, let's see if that works out well for you. Then we got the Evil Eye Python made by Ebu and Karama Project. You must never have goodwill towards your enemies, but the Evil Eye Python will protect you from their malice. Well, that sounds pretty interesting. Pretty cool. Golden tip with some white coloration here and the blue and whatnot. So, yeah, aim down the sight. What's the colour? I believe that's a yellowish white. Seems to be yellowy white. So, yep. Seems good. If you like it, please consider voting yes or no. And then we have the Toxic Wolf Python. This is made by Zinc and Eichfinier. We only have one image to take a look at. It's literally right there. Ta-da! Right, Toxic Wolf. Let's go take a look at you. Toxic Wolf. With the likes of a Python skin, have a great impact on all of these Toxic Wolf skins. And I'm going to be brutally honest with you, no. A weapon's not going to change anything for this. If anything, it would be nice to see some clothing and armour at some point. That would be interesting. I think it would have an impact on this. But a Python? Nah. Python's not going to change anything. So, yeah, quite a lot of it's not doing super good at the moment. But again, quite a lot of Rust skins are struggling at the moment. Let's see if this remains the same or potentially improves. So, yeah, let's go back to the current week. So best of luck to you, Zinc and Eichfinier. If you like it, please consider voting yes or no. Then we have, yes, this is a continuation, and you can see it right there. Do you remember the Gold Spirit crossbow? No? Well, that doesn't surprise me. It came up 5 years ago. But the Gold Spirit crossbow happens to be the most expensive crossbow. So we'll go take a look at that, because what we have right here is a brand spanking new Python skin that's been made. Made by Jiasin and Xenia Paris. Let us go look at all of the crossbows. And I will show you how expensive this Gold Spirit crossbow truly is. Most expensive, please, sir. Here we are. Gold Spirit crossbow, currently selling at $26 each. Now, the answer. Would the likes of this spike in demand, spike in price if we were to see a Python being accepted? Initially, I don't think so. But if we started to see a whole lot more weapon skins being made, I kind of wouldn't be surprised if this started to go up in demand and up in price. So it could potentially be the beginning of something new. It's up to Jessica and Xenia Paris. Are you going to make even more Gold Spirit skins? It would be nice to see. But a pure gold skin can be a bit questionable. I don't think that's probably going to be allowed. Yes, we had black gold. I know, but it was still half black. So we shall see. If you are a fan of this, please consider voting yes or no. But yeah, Gold Spirit crossbow, $26. Wow. But it's not going to be jumping up in demand instantly if the Python gets accepted. A few more skins, and then, yeah, probably. Wouldn't be surprised. It doesn't exactly have a ton of quantity in circulation. In fact, apparently only 4,600 were bought. But again, 2018, different times, different era. So, yeah, shouldn't be 200 something. I mean, look at this. Kelp Rug, 42,000 sales. That's what it's like nowadays. So, you know, recently we just had 182,000 people playing the game at the same time. This should not be a surprise to you, all right? These sales. Okay, back to here. We've done all the handguns. Time to take a look at the SMGs. Oh, there's not many of them. So we've got the Periscope SMG. I wasn't sure if this counted because this came out on the 5th of July. It came out on a Wednesday, but maybe. Probably it's just extra early. So it's very goofy in terms of its colour scheme and the images of all the sharks and whatnot. This is made by Mano McMahon. If you are a fan of this, please consider voting for this Periscope Custom SMG. Right, the Hunting Camo MP5. This is made by Sodsender. Let's get a good look at this. So, Hunting Camo, pretty sharp. Orangey, browny, grey texture. What does it look like when you aim down the sight? Do you aim down the sight? He does not. Come on, Sodsender, we need to see you aim down the sight. But looking at it, it might just be black. Let's get a good look. Remember, skin creators, always show an image. If you make a gun skin, always show the image of you aiming down the sight. I think that's just black. So, yeah. That is Mr. Sodsender's Hunting Camo MP5. If you like what you see, please consider voting yes or no. Right, now we've got the Om Nom Nom MP5. This is made by Kavahu. Okay, yep, I thought it was GIF. It wasn't a GIF. This is an MP5 that's probably going to take a bite out of you. Oh, wow, look at all these sharp teeth. Lots of blood as well. I'm not sure what's going on there. It's a bit goofy, but also quite creepy. Now, do you have an aim down the sight image? Doesn't look like it, no. What can we see here? Is that just a black tip? Yeah, it's just a black tip. Right, so if you're a fan of the Om Nom Nom MP5, please consider voting yes or no for Mr. Kavahu. Right, so that's all of the custom the SMGs. Let's start taking a look at the shotguns and SARS. Right, Mr. PYH, where's my bananas? He has made an exhaust pipe. So yeah, probably supposed to be in reference to what you see at the end of your cars. Back of your cars, probably to be precise. He aimed down the sight. I don't think it matters too much, but yeah. Yep, we haven't had a water pipe shotgun skin being accepted since early 2022, so maybe this could be accepted. If you feel the need to see some more water pipe skins being accepted, please consider voting yes or no. Now we've got the pump shotgun, starting off with Sean Mix and Respector's Mummy pump shotgun. Do you remember last week we saw the Mummy water pipe? Well, now we've got a pump shotgun. Get a good look at this, gentlemen. You could see the Mummy kind of reaching out. So, if you're a fan of this, please consider voting yes or no. It's not Halloween, guys. What's going on? Now we've got the high-quality metal pump shotgun. This is part of a collection that's had skins accepted before, made by Mr. Diaz. So, yes, in reference to the high-quality metal ore that we find. It's very straight to the point, but it's very nice and refined. So, high-quality metal weapons. It's got only high-quality metal weapons, as I can recall. Not that one, it's this one. And, yeah, this is a thing that we have noticed and we have to explain. When the collection only consists of weapons, if a new weapon were likely to be accepted, it's not going to really make that much of a difference. The only collection that does work is the Redemption Collection. Redemption Collection is working out very nicely. High quality metal isn't. I don't think the likes of a pump shotgun is going to make all of these spike in demand, spike in price. So, yeah. But still, if you like what you see, please consider voting yes or no. Best of luck to you, Diaz. Right, now we've got the Cannon double barrel shotgun. You know what? You can take a real quick look at this. I need to take another drink. Lovely. Alright, it's all wrapped up. I believe it's meant to be exactly like the cannons you'd see on the pirate ship. Pretty cool. Right then. So, I guess this is supposed to be in reference to the recent Abyss update. If you like what you see, please consider voting yes or no. Support Mr. GBG and Trigger. Then we got the boat double barrel shotgun. I'm pretty sure this is definitely in reference to the Abyss update. So yep, it's somewhat orangey, but yeah, there's some erosion on the paint and whatnot. You would see that on the likes of some boats and all of that. So this is made by Michael and Bobo Sass. Get a good look at this. Get a good look at this. Yep. Alright, so yeah, if you're a fan of the boat double barrel shotgun, please consider voting yes or no. Now we got Mr. Sir Q's newest attempt at a collection. This is the Gradient collection. This time we have the double barrel shotgun. Do you like the colour scheme? Are you a fan of this? How about we show you what it looks like in game? Oh, yes, extra shiny. Very nice. Appealing to the eyes, maybe? It's up to you. Do you like what you see? Please consider voting yes or no. It is potentially a new collection. We have seen a few skins already. We've seen the likes of the Thompson, the Python, and I do believe next week we're probably going to see a custom SMG. So, if you like what you see, please consider voting yes or no. Now we have the SAR skins. We have a fish. We got a fish. Oh, it's gone. We've got a fish. No, it's a Bone Raid SAR. It's all bright and red. I believe it's supposed to be in reference to the recent update that we've had, the Abyss update. And aim down the sight. What's the colour of the tip? It is black. So, pretty cool idea there, Mr. Delarai. Let's see if that potentially gets accepted. Best of luck to you. Chat, if you like what you see, please consider voting yes or no. Now we have A Man Dream. A man can dream, but he forgot the can, so it's just A Man Dream. Made by Mr. Papacal. What do we see here? It's got it's blue. It's not a lot of good images to show off the actual skin itself. Well, that's what it is. If you like what you see, please consider voting yes or no. Yes. There's a lot of words going on here, but I don't have time. I'm very sorry, Papacal. Right, now we got the Souls of the Dead semi-automatic rifle. This is made by Rot 10 Man. Hi guys, I present you a new skin for the semi-automatic rifle. Soul of the Dead glowing version. Oh, it glows. Wait, does this glow? We don't see many of these, do we? So, every now and then, some people do make the attempt to release a glow-in-the-dark skin. Now, for most people that play the game, they don't want that. They don't want to be seen at night time. But some people just don't care, and they'll still buy it and use it. So, we got a glow-in-the-dark Souls of the Dead semi-automatic rifle. If you like what you see, and if you feel like, you know what, screw it, I'll take a glow-in-the-dark SAR, well, the option's right there and available to you. Yeah. Rotten Man, I like the idea. It's like a skeleton's trying to pierce its way out of this gun. As you can see, hand here. His little face right there. Get me out of here. So, if you like what you see, please consider voting yes or no. Now we're going to move on to the likes of the LR300s. And, there's only one. Okay. And the AKs. So many AKs. There's so many AKs every single week. We don't stop. There's going to be more and more and more AKs. Non-stop, can't drop. Keep going. Right, so here we are, the Ignite LR300. Get a good look at this. It's orange. It's got a nice little design to it. Aim down the sight. Orange tip. Very nice. Very cool. Very nice. On the back, that's what it looks like. Tilt your head. Crack my neck. Ouch. Okay, this is made by Mr. Novarum. Ignite. It is the first spark before detonation. A cold engine cylinder. The first target hit. The very first emotions born in the heart of the winner. Let there be fire. Cool. Very nice. Cool. If you like what Mr. Novarum has produced, please consider voting yes or no. Now we're on to the anime AK-47. Look, Evan, I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I don't see much anime here. I don't see much anime. Where's the anime? Where's the cute girls? And the weird monster things? And, the Owa. You can't just have the anger emote thing and a goofy little emoji. I need more than this. I require more anime. Give me all the anime. And a fighting tournament and stuff like that. Yes, we could have a fighting tournament in Rust. Oh, that could work out well. Anyway, Evan Obch. Let's see if that potentially gets accepted. Best of luck to you. The anime AK, everyone. If you like what you see, please consider voting yes or no. Right, State of Mind, AK-47. What do we have here? This is made by Enix Bula. Get a good look at this. Yep, it's got a nice red tip right there. It's got Swords of Revealing Light. Oh my god, how's that ingrained in my head? Oh god, I wonder how many people know what I just referenced. So yes. Oh look, that's got an anime girl in it. Take note, Evan. Sorry, I'm sorry. But yeah, pretty cool. So, Bit of a goofy skin. It's not exactly super colourful, but if you like what you see, please consider voting yes or no. Right, chromed leopard AK-47. This is a leopard skin on an AK made by Legacy. Wow. Aim down the sight. What's the colour of the tip? It is vaguely reddish, so it does stand out. All right, cool. If you want a leopard skin AK-47, gentlemen, please consider voting yes or no. It's right there in front of you. It is the chromed leopard AK-47 with no stock. Then we got the Apache AK-47 made by SMKSS, Marduk, and IGWT Menace. Aim down the sight. What do we see? It's a red tip. It's a red tip. It's a red tip. Spectacular. So, yeah, very colourful. Nice Zanny design. Do you like what you see? Please consider giving it a vote. Yes or no? What do you think? Would you like to see something like this potentially being accepted? It is a very nice design, and we shall see if it gets accepted. Now on to Dark Matter AK-47. This is made by Bad Trip and Hulk. This is a bit creepy. I don't know what makes me think it's creepy. I guess it just kind of looks like very weird flesh or something. The material in this really does stand out. Get a good look at that. In the light, has a very nice bit of a reflection and whatnot. Now, if we could get an in-game image. Oh, we don't have that. Oh, yeah, we do. In-game. Yeah, get a good look at that. Looks a bit creepy, doesn't it? There we are, something like that. Yeah. Right, do we have a name down the sight image? I don't think we do. Damn it. Well, we do have another one here. This is the stockless version. Do we have a name down the sight? Oh, that's probably the best we're going to get. It has a red tip. Can you see that there? You can very vaguely see there is a red tip. So I'd assume both the guns have the red tip. Stock and stockless. Something kind of on my nose there. So I don't know what that was. Oh, yeah. What was that? Sorry. Right, we got the Safari AK. What's with everyone taking animal skin and putting it on an AK? Come on, guys. What did the giraffes do to you? What did the giraffes do to you? Fresh, come on now. Giraffes, they're doing their own thing. They didn't upset you. Oh, we've got a red tip there. Very nice, very useful. Put giraffe in the air. Put giraffe in the air. Sorry, that's ingrained as well. So, yep, fresh. If you like his skin, please consider voting yes or no. Do you want to upset a lot of giraffes? Right. Now we've got the likes of the Tiger Fury AK-47. This is made by Mr. Snake Eyes. Get a good look at this. That is a very ferocious looking tiger right there, isn't it? He's got his eye on you. Now, do we have an aim down the sight image? Yes, we do. Mr. Snake Eyes, you're a star. It has an orange tip. Very nice. Very cool. Are you a fan? Do you like what you see? Do you want to run around with the eye of the tiger? 2 eyes of the tiger. Even better. So, yes. Best of luck to you, Mr. Snake Eyes. If you like it, please consider voting yes or no. Then we got the Bloody Sakura AK-47 AR, or whatever. Drug Vlad has some... he has some gifts there. Get a good look at that. Yep. You can see how he's developed the skin as well. And, yeah, this seems to be lots of tidal waves made out of blood. That's a bit creepy. So, aim down the sight image. Doesn't look like it, but as you can see there, we do see a red tip right there. So, very nice, very cool. If you like the skin, please consider voting yes or no. Coconut. I'm nuts for coconuts. Right, so here we are. Mr. Upor and Hyper Monster back again with another coconut themed skin. Get a good look at all of this. It's quite literally made out of coconuts, with all the white parts and the inner parts all there as well. Do you like coconut? Do you like chocolate with coconut? No. So, yeah. Get a good look at that. And then we have the no stock version, the smaller one. So if you like what you see, please consider voting yes or no for the coconut AK-47. Now we have the Avalanche AR. Now, one thing you might immediately notice is basically pure white with a red tip. So, you probably might enjoy the likes of your Comics AK and the recent Arctic Skull AK, but this right here probably would be a very nice contender for an AK to run around with in the Arctic areas. So, if you are a whiteout enjoyer, you probably very much would like to see the likes of this skin potentially being accepted. This is made by Mr. Exinox, Bingo, and Evixara. I couldn't say it properly. Oh, you can see everyone here that came up with the skin ideas. That's cool. That's cool. Right, well, I'd approve of it. I know a pure white AK would sell a lot, and I know it would be very in demand and retain its value. So, yeah, I'd like to see that potentially being accepted. Let's see if it does. That is the Avalanche AR made by these three. And the last weapon skin to show off for today, it is a continuation of the Redemption Collection. Mr. Slanosta has returned, and what we have here is a bolt-action rifle. Get a good look at this. It's ever so nice. It's got a red tip right there. The wonderful cranberry red sleek design is back again for a weapon that has not had a skin accepted in 2 years. Yes, let's just quickly explain that once more. I've said it a few times these past couple months, but I'll keep saying it. We have not had a marketable bolt-action rifle skin being accepted since June 2021. It's been 2 years. Do you reckon Redemption can fix that and provide to us a brand spanking new bolt-action rifle? What we should also do is take a look at the Redemption collection. So yeah, the AK's suffering at the moment, all because of the... Oh, it's fixed! I have so many things to sell. I have not Ruskins. I can't express how badly this has been affecting the likes of CS:GO as well. But this looks fixed now. Is it completely fixed? It looks like it. Oh, sorry. I really did need this. Right. So quite a lot of these skins probably will start to go back up in price a bit now. Hopefully, because. Oh, not you yet. Maybe someone needs to list theirs and see what... Okay, maybe. All right, so it looks like that's fixed now. That's good. But I shouldn't let that... Yeah, okay. Anyway, moving on. So, yeah, Redemption Collection's doing all right. Some skins have suffered, but again, we've had the summer sale. Some people probably sold their skins they might have had in stock. We've also got the 75% discount currently going on at the moment, so some money might be put towards that. But the main thing is... Redemption Collection is in demand. They've all sold very nicely, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see this Redemption bolt-action rifle being accepted. Main point is, right, would this potentially have a positive impact on this? I'll be honest with you, it's already doing all right in terms of positivity, but more skins the better, and I'm still led to believe Mr. Slanosta at some point will be making some clothing and armour. And if that gets accepted, yes, all of these would spike in demand, spike in price. But for now, this only improves the situation. And with that, I believe we've just finished all of the weapons and tools. All of the weapons and tools are now out there, available to you. Look, remember, go to the description, click the collection link. You can see all of these skins yourselves. And yeah, which of these weapons and tool skins did you like the most? Which of these do you reckon have the best chance of potentially being accepted? Feel free to comment, say your suggestions. And then after that, we'll be discussing clothing and armour. I just need to take a real quick break. Get some water. Also, I've got something very special to speak to you about in a second. You probably know what it is already. People who know, but those first skins I'm going to be talking about, oh, something special. All right, that'll do. Okay. Gentlemen, we are now going to start talking about the clothing and the armour, and I have something very special to talk about in regards to these first 4 skins. So, of course, it's a t-shirt, and it is a short pairing. Good job here, Mr. Kua. Very nice. It is bright, hot and sunny at the moment in most of the world, and you might be struggling. Why not cool off wearing this very cool swanky design of the Hawaiian shirt and shorts combination? Don't you want to look nice and snazzy with all of these flowers ever so nicely with the background of the blue? Yes, you can sit back, relax and look stylish while doing it. Yes. Now, there is something special about this skin. Yes, it's made by Kua, but Kua for a while didn't have any ideas. And he just kind of came up to me on stream and said, got any ideas? And I said, Hawaiian shirt. So he did exactly that. And I'm one of the contributors. I get 10%. I just came up with the idea. So, yes, I believe this is the first time I've ever sat here and said this, but I have a skin that's been submitted. Well, would you like to vote for it? Yeah, nicely. Come on, help me out here. Come on, help me out here. You know, come on. Look, that's a cool idea. First of all, we have not had a t-shirt skin accepted since... You know what? We'll find out. Is it long sleeve? Hang on a minute. Is that long sleeve? I don't think so. I think it's just a regular t-shirt. Either way, no. This is shirt. Right, Rust is weird. They have long sleeve t-shirt. They have regular t-shirt. They have shirt. Anyway, as you can see here, yeah, this is definitely a thing. We have not had a shirt, collared shirt to be precise. We have not had one of these as a skin for 6 years. Would you like to show your support to me and Mr. Kua and consider saying yes to the Hawaiian shirt and shorts combination? Shorts as well is another thing I should quickly point out. We haven't had any short skins since the football kit. Yes, marketable, yep. So we had footballer and we had goalkeeper back in 2018. After that, none, zilch. So, yeah. An item that hasn't had skin in a very long time? What do you reckon? Do you need more primitive skins in your life? Do you just want to look nice and cool? Well, do you know what? We also have an alternate version. We also have the vibrant orange and red gradient design. Get a good look at this, people. Yes, you could just sit back and relax and hold a Molotov in your hand like it's... What the hell, Kua? So, yes, with every skin that skin creators submit every week, they're allowed to have a variation. And of course, you can see here, we went with a alternate gradient design. So, which do you prefer? Cool blue or nice and warm orange and red? The choice is yours. So, again, I will just point out and sit here and say thank you to everyone that offered a nice comment. Thank you to everyone that's already shown their support, and we shall see. I haven't had a skin accepted before, but if I do, I'd probably be a whole lot happier. Maybe. So, yeah, that could potentially happen. Once again, thank you very much to Kua for taking my idea, making it, and then also asking if I'd like to be a contributor to it. So, yeah. Hey, skin creators, feel free to join my streams whenever you like and ask for an idea. I can help you out. I can give you good ideas. You can give me 10%. So with that, thank you very much. And now let's move on to the rest of the clothing and armor skins. So, Cubist has a very cool idea here. He has made a burlap head wrap in a design of a sailor's hat. So there's a lot of transparency used there, but just look at that. Look at this whole set. This is a burlap head wrap with burlap shirt and pants, burlap pants to be precise, and I think it looks cool. I think he's made a very cool looking set here. I wouldn't say no to it. More primitive skins, more creative primitive skins. It's a pretty cool idea. So yeah, burlap head wrap. I guess it works. Plus, it probably would keep you nice and warm when you're in a cold area. So, yeah. Cubist Mothcat, you did a very cool idea. I think it's turned out very nicely. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people watching right now probably see that this looks really cool as well. So, if you like it, burlap shirt, burlap pants, burlap head wrap. If you like it, please consider voting yes or no. Right. So, we recently had a poncho skin being accepted, didn't we? What do we see here? Mr. Multi-Name Boris and Marco have decided to go ahead and make some hide shirt and pants to pair up with the poncho, which right here is currently selling at $13,255. Look, listen, here's the answer. The first thing that I suggested when I first saw this was, this is a green poncho. A lot of people are going to look at that and think, oh, wow, green camouflage primitive skins? I'd take that. Well, what do we see here? More green primitive skins? All the better. Can we get a nice image of the pairing with the poncho? There we are. I reckon that actually would work out very nicely for the grassy areas, the foresty areas. Yeah, you got a starfish right there, but at the end of the day, it's not going to matter too much. So, yeah, I think people would greatly appreciate that. And I think it would have a very nice positive impact on the poncho. A lot of people would definitely be going after it. So, yeah. This has not sold that much. But with the appearance of this and this, I think we might be seeing some more sales. But again, what matters more is if it actually gets accepted. And because this is currently in the Rust store, yeah, could be a bit awkward. What I'm saying is maybe not enough of the ponchos have sold. If this gets accepted, the poncho very much will B, spike in demand, spike in price. And you might end up seeing these selling even more, so all the better. The poncho only becomes more valuable because there's less of them in comparison to the hard shirt and pants. We shall see. So best of luck to you, Multiname and Marco. Right, now we're going to move on to what have you made here, Shino? Seriously, what have you made? What is this? What is this? What am I looking at? So I guess this is like a El Bandido. I mean... Alright, you've won me over. This is a goofy idea. So this is made by This is made by Shino and Frog. I like the idea. You've won me over. This is goofy. Goofy and fun. If you like what you see as well, please consider voting yes or no for El Bandido bandana and poncho. Goofy, yes. But is it good enough for you? Use your vote wisely. Right. Now we have a Tiger Crown poncho. Not too long ago we saw an attempt for some Tiger Crown hoodie and pants, but didn't get anywhere, unfortunately. Shedmon, best of luck to you. Do you like the design? We've been seeing a lot of poncho skins being accepted recently. Don't be surprised if you're going to see a lot of poncho skins being submitted. It's not too hard to understand. Because, well, if they're getting all accepted, wouldn't it be wise for a skin creator to submit some more poncho skins and see if that trend continues? Tiger Crown Collection. So I think this is it. This is all we have. Tiger Crown Furnace, made by Shedmon. How long ago? 3 years ago. Wow. So yeah, would this furnace probably spike in demand and spike in price? I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I bet hardly anyone realizes this is part of the same collection. So, well, it is what it is. Oh, we got the collection right here. Oh, here we are. So yeah, not enough acceptances, unfortunately. So we shall see. If you like it, please consider voting yes or no. Let's now move on to some gloves and boots. Yep, so what do we have here? Seabed Glithes. So yeah, we've been seeing Mr. Mishka and Swampsper's recent tier 3 hoodie and pants designs. Seabed collection. Awesome idea for a green coloured clothing and armour set. Using algae for what gives it the green. Awesome. Barnacles and starfish all over it as well. Even better. But yeah, more specifically, this is for the gloves and for the boots. So if you like what this is, please consider voting yes or no. But we haven't seen the tier 3 or hoodie and pants being accepted at the moment. It's a bit unfortunate. It probably isn't going to get accepted. But you can still show your support. You never know. It might work. Might not. Abyss, leather gloves and boots. So, yes, I do believe last week we saw Viduka with his t-shirt and pants skin, obviously in reference to the new DLC hazmat suits. Well, he made a clothing and armor, well, at the moment it's a clothing set, obviously in reference to all of it. So if you like what you see, please consider voting yes or no for Viduka's Abyss, leather gloves and boots. Now we're on to hoodie and pants. Got a lot of goofy hoodie and pants. We have the thermal hoodie and pants here, made by Golden Dreamer and LaFour. Yep. You probably don't want to wear this so people can see your heat signature. You're a dead man. So yeah. Do you like it? Goofy idea, but oh no, we saw too much. No! We didn't anticipate that heat map. Ha ha ha. Anyway. If you like what you see, please consider voting yes or no. Now we've got the Prisoner hoodie and pants made by Jeeba and Slivky. Have you been a naughty boy? Well, have we got the clothing set for you? We have the Prisoner hoodie and pants. It's dark orange. People will spot you. The police will find you. You cannot escape your jail cell. So, if you like what you see, please consider voting yes or no. Now we got the hoodie, the teddy bear hoodie and pants. This is a bit goofy. Yes. Yeah, this is definitely goofy. But hey, we're not against that. Mr. Xenon has gone ahead and produced a version 2 of his teddy bear hoodie and pants. And yeah, do you dress up like a bear? Or do you? Is that going to open up something in you? Well, You got the option right there and available to you. Best of luck to you, Mr. Xenon. We have the teddy bear, hoodie, and pants. And with that, we're now moving on to Tier 2 armor, and there's quite a lot of interesting details to mention. So, here we are. And here we go. We have Mr. Duck's Droid 17 Tier 2 armor. I'm not 100% sure what this is in reference to, but pretty cool idea. Get a good look at that. Yep. Guess it's like a scrap robot design or something. Very makeshift and DIY, so... Yep, the images are pretty much the same, so yep, if you like this, please consider voting yes or no for Mr. Duck. Please consider voting yes or no. Then we have concentric metal, so if you can remember the AK-47 that was accepted not too long ago, Mr. Confusion has now moved on to making some Tier 2 armor. It's all cracked and misshapen, and yeah, that's essentially what it is. It's essentially what it is. Now, let's go talk about that AK. So, when did that come out? A good 2-3 weeks ago. Let's take a look at you. You weren't very in demand, were you? Where are you? Where are you? There we are. It's now 88 cents each. Yeah. So, it's not looking too good at the moment. Not looking too good at all. I don't think that's very in demand. Would the likes of some armor potentially help it out? Could do, but I think that's kind of stuck. Very hard stuck for where it is. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So, I don't think this is going to have that much of an impact on it. It is what it is. But you know what? I think this will have a very significant impact. What do we have right here in front of us, gentlemen? What do we see before our eyes? It is the Tier 2 armor for the Pirate Collection. Yes. Now, the most important detail. What do you see here? That is the kilt. Do you see any white in it? No, there is no white. There's a little dot there and a dot there. Look, at the end of the day, that's a mostly black kilt. All of the Pirate Collection have sold... Okay, the core pieces, Tier 2, Tier 3, hoodie and pants and Tier 3, they sold at 99 cents each, didn't they? If that kilt right there sells at 99 cents each, you've got to realise, how much is a blackout kilt right now? How much is a blackout kilt right now? Show me. Quick. Okay, it's $20. It's $20. The pirate kilt very likely will be selling for $1 each. I also fully believe we're very likely going to see that Tier 2 armor being accepted. What about the black gold kilt? What about the black gold kilt? How much is that selling for right about now? Oh yeah, you know, that's selling for $11. Dragon Rage, yep, Dragon Rage, please. I think this is selling for 4 or 5. Let's just quickly, Dragon Rage, where are you? Dragon Rage. Why do we not have Dragon Rage? Oh, it's there. It's hidden. Dragon Rage kilt's currently selling at almost $4. So at the end of the day, right, you know, not everyone can afford the likes of the Blackout Collection. But we do see budget options appear every now and then, and that is exactly what the Pirate Collection is. Some people kind of don't like the white parts on it, of the skeletons and the bones and whatnot. Fair enough, understandable. But that kilt right there has no white on it. That kilt right there is going to sell insanely. I don't think it's going to be a whiteout boot situation, but I do think we're going to have a bit of a massive buyout. So here we are, Pirate Collection. How are you doing at the moment? You've survived the summer, I believe. Let's go take a look. And yeah, still all in the positive. They aren't selling at the high prices that they were at one point, but that Tier 2 armor, this will cause a spike in demand and a spike in price, 100%. New core piece, pre-existing core pieces, yep. It's literally perfectly lined up, and I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. Will they be accepted as an early pick this week, or will they be appearing next week? Either way, doesn't matter. I still would like to see them. We do have the gloves and boots that are in contention for this week as well, so maybe we'll see these being accepted this week, and then we'll maybe see these being accepted next week. And then we'll be very, very happy. A full blackout budget set. And it's very cheap. For now. For now. But they have sold a lot. 56, almost 57,000 here, just over 58,000 here, just under 47,000 here, just over 58,000 here. Yeah, it's quite a lot. It's quite a lot. But it doesn't matter. We will still see spike in demand, spike in price, if we see this Tier 2 armor being accepted. Best of luck to you, Mr. 19J and 34633. I very much look forward to it. And with that, we're down to the final skins of this week. Here is the Arctic Skull Tier 3 armor. Now, you have to take this into consideration. Very nice to see this, but how many of you are actually wearing Tier 3 armor in the Arctic environment? It's not wise, is it? It's not wise. But this is a mostly white set, and that should be a budget alternative to the likes of the Whiteout collection. It can work. It does look like it works. Yeah, maybe. But yeah. Arctic Skull has been around for quite some time. We've only had weapons accepted recently, so let's go take a look at Arctic Skull. Yep. So yeah, some of the weapons have held up reasonably, but at the moment they're all slightly negative now. This only just about. So yeah, these were all doing fairly okay because people are looking at these as budget alternatives to the comics weapons that are basically pure white. If we do see some armor pieces being accepted, yeah, I do think these would kind of go up in price a fair bit. It would be expected. But those skins right now are mostly suffering because of summer sale and whatnot. So if you're a fan of what you see right here, please consider voting yes or no. Do you like what you see? Support Mr. Alloy and Hook. Oh, we got gifts. Gifts! Yes, zooming in action. Why am I zooming into their crotch? Bad, Alloy. Don't sell a skin like that. You're better than this. Right, that's it. We've shown off all the newest skins that have appeared over the past weekend. Get a good look at all of these one more time, gentlemen. And don't forget, the collection link that you see all here is in the description of the YouTube video that you're watching right now. So please consider looking at all of these skins that we've just seen and voting. And yeah, also consider offering a nice comment or two or some feedback. Do what you can. All right, sounds good. Right then, and don't forget, always keep an eye on the likes of TGG's newest videos and his top picks. Top picks are usually the skins that are most likely going to be accepted. And with the primitive skins that potentially might be seen this week, or the potential tier 3 armor that we might see this week, it's going to be very interesting. Also, don't forget, pirate gloves and boots. So yeah, looking very interesting. I don't think there's much else to say. I'm happy to see that this problem seems to be resolved with the recent skins. Is the Pythonana doing better yet? No, I believe no one's actually listed this since this got fixed. What about Space Foil? Have you been fixed? Yes, you have. All right, so maybe the prices will recover now. Because remember, the only way people could actually sell these was to the highest buy order. And that caused the buyers to go down. But hey, the buy orders and the likes of the Bombshell Armadors actually held it up. So good, all good. So yes, some of these skins might be suffering a little bit now, but give it time to recover. I think it will. So all the better, all good. Chat, YouTube, thank you very much for watching me today. I greatly appreciate it. And don't forget, vote for my skin. You don't have to. But look, at the end of the day, I'm very happy that I have a lot of people watching me. And I'm very happy that I have a lot of skin creators speak to me as well and say thank you and whatnot. And I'd like to say thank you once more to Mr. Kua for actually following up on the idea. All right? So for all of those other skin creators out there, I'm talking to you, the Banana Collection and the Big Bone Collection and various other things. Make those other ideas I had. You don't have to. But yeah, if you ever are stuck, feel free to just hop into a stream. I can come up with something goofy. We shall see. So, thank you all for watching. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely week. And keep an eye out. What skins might we potentially see this week for the next Rust store? Catch you later. See you and goodbye.